Good evening, my people. Ẹ káalẹ́ gbogbo ibi tí ẹ ti ní àǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ mi. Ode Odumbi. It's my pleasure to have you on the show again tonight. Ẹ̀bùnolúwa mo kí ọ dáadáa. O ṣeun àbúrò mi. Please, as you are joining, help me share this on your platforms. Help me invite your friends and families to connect as well. Nǹkan tó serious la fẹ́ sọ lálẹ́ yìí. We have a lot to cover tonight, and the earlier we start, the better for us. I hope more people will be able to connect so that we can kick off on time. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mo kí yín o, ẹ kálẹ́. Thank you for connecting again tonight. Mbá ti rí yín, ọkàn mi á dẹ̀ balẹ̀. Just say hello if you are connecting. I'm keeping my eye on people. People are joining, but nobody is talking. Just say hi. Say hi. Kémi náà dá padà fún yín pé hi. Say hi. Anyway, we will be kicking off the show any moment from now because we have a lot to cover. And as usual, let's hit the commercial room and shout out the sponsor of this program, Yeti's Kitchen. And when we return, we will get straight to business. Mumbo.
Yeti's Kitchen, ilé oúnjẹ àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó kalẹ̀ sílùú Manchester, chilled out Afro and English fusion bar with great food, music and movies. Kò sí oúnjẹ tẹ́ ò bá lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies bíi jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgbọ̀n, ẹ̀fọ́ rírò, jerk chicken, suya, ayamashi, goat pepper soup, bọ́gà lóríṣiríṣi àti àwọn ọtí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí ni, eating, takeaway or delivery gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá wọn lára mu. Oríṣiríṣi ètò ìgbádùn ni wọ́n ti ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn bíi movie night, live jazz music, game night àti Lego play area for children to relax while you eat. Their opening times are Monday to Sunday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Address one, 299 Liverpool Road, Eccles, Manchester, M300QF. Telephone 0161 706 0062 tàbí 074 603 53448. Ẹ tún lè kàn sí wọn lórí email wọn ní food@yetiskitchen.com. For more information, visit their website www.yetiskitchen.com. Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in Manchester.
Yes, welcome back. Jẹ́ kí n gba bí ìwọlé náà ká máa bá ètò lọ.
Ọjọ́ èmi láàrin bàbá alákẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ọmọ kò sẹ́ni tó yẹ o wáyé ìdòwò wọlé
Yes. Thank you for joining tonight. Mo ti rí àwọn first timer kan bẹ̀ yẹn. I can see Bumi Lawal. Thanks for connecting. You are a first timer. My regular person, Ife láti ayé tipẹ́tipẹ́ la ti ń bọ̀. Thanks for connecting tonight. Show pumping, èèyàn mi standard. Thanks also for connecting tonight. International alága pé méjì ńlẹ̀ yìí. Oga, thanks for connecting tonight. It's good to have you on the show. It will do me a whole lot of good if you can please spread this link on your show, on your platform. Just spread the word. Let somebody know that something like this is going on. Especially the topic we want to deal with tonight is something really, really deep. It's something really important. Àwọn èèyàn ńlá nǹkan kọjá o. But as hard as we might think this life is, nǹkan kan là ń get wrong, and that is what we want to look at tonight. Our discussion for tonight is life principles. And obviously, we have a whole lot of this. And I'm thinking, this should actually become a series, because we can't possibly cover everything in one show. So tonight we'll be looking at process, diligence, and excellence. We will try as much as possible to cover almost everything, God willing. It's on this issue that many are failing. This is the key that we all have to get. If you understand life principles, many people think that something is wrong with them, or they are cursed or something. Meanwhile, nothing is wrong with them other than they lack the basic understanding of life's principles, and they have since been paying the price of ignorance. It's as simple as that. I learned this the hard way. I didn't have anyone sat me down to explain these things to me. Mo la iná kọjá ni. Nínú gbogbo nǹkan tí mo là kọjá ni mo ti rí pé ibi tí ìṣòro mi wà rè. Take it or leave it, this life is governed by principles. These principles, when violated or ignored, makes life hard to live. And when respected and obeyed, life becomes easy to live. By default, life is complicated. Then when you don't understand how to go about it, how to navigate it, then everything becomes difficult, hard, tough. And these principles are no respecter of person, creed, color, or status. They have been set. So whoever you are, you just have to understand them and key yourself into them. And these principles guide every aspect of our lives. We have principles on spirituality. We have principles about relationship with others. We have principles on successful living. We have principles on good health and longevity. We have principles on finance. And a whole lot. So everyone needs to learn these principles and obey them if they want to live successful lives. So now, ẹ jẹ́ ká wọlé láti bí. And I will implore everyone to please pay attention and flow with me. I'm not an expert. I don't have any impressive qualification or CV to show you, but I've got body full of scars, and that is enough for me to share this deep stuff with you. Ẹ má wò ó pé wáyà tẹni tó ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kí ló kà kí ló mọ̀. Ní tí mo là kọjá ìrírí tí mo ti rí níwọ̀nba ibi tí ọjọ́ orí mi dé ó tó. Now, I'll start like this. For those of you who spend all your life chasing motivational speakers, life coach, mentors, thinking they have shortcut to success to give you, you need to stop. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń lọ kiri pé ta ló mà ṣírí ọ̀la, ta ló mọ ibìkan tá a lè gbà, kí ló ń happen bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. You need to stop. The only shortcut to success is rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty. Consuming motivational content is not entirely bad, but it must be consumed in measured dosage and then actioned. When I say action, that is whatever you've consumed, put it into practice. Overdosing yourself on motivational content, come on, yeah, could mean I can't sugarcoat it for you. I cannot sugarcoat it for you. I'm here to fobobo nkan loju po. I repeat, overdosing yourself on motivational content, ma ya anywhere ni standard niyen. Now I'll explain to you. Torí ẹlòmíì máa wò pé kí ni mo mean. Now listen. When you overdose yourself on motivational content, you start to feel inadequate and worthless. This fatal dosage will make you to start believing that nothing is working for you and that something is wrong with your destiny. Before you know it, you slip into depression. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti wọ depression pẹ̀yẹ́ báyìí, wàá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa gbọ́ ohùn. Tó bá ti ń gbọ́ àwọn ohùn yẹn, ọmọ orí ti yí nìyẹn o. Orí ti lọ nìyẹn, ó ti yẹ̀. Ṣé rọ́pò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? Àṣẹ̀dá ló sẹ̀tì ẹ̀. Ọwọ́ tó sẹ̀tì ẹ̀ yẹn perfect hand ni. Is balance. Tó bá ti yẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, mi ì rí ọwọ́ tó tún lè tó padà o. So à ń láti ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. You need to understand what I call the dynamics of life. So ọ̀tọ̀ ni motivational quote and speeches and seminar and conferences and books. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni reality o. You must be able to differentiate these two. In fact, n pè wọ́n gan ní motivational speaker mọ́ gan sìn, motivational speaker ni. Because some of these things they say are just ridiculous. Bọ́n ṣe lu èèyàn kan pa ń Ghana nìyẹn tó sọ pé òun bẹ̀rẹ̀ restaurant with one spoon of rice. Ọ̀nà bastards lára because people are just fed up. Wàá gbọ́ I came to Lagos with nothing. Òun fẹ́ yàgbọ́ òun rí gbẹ̀yà ní Lagos kan tó gbogbo nǹkan wọn. I went back to my village to go and carry our toilet and I brought it to Lagos. Wọ́n máa sọ anything. And some of you just get carried away. You lose your senses. You forget that there's something called reality. And you start to feel inadequate, start to feel worthless, start to feel like nothing is wrong with you. I'm here to tell you tonight that nobody holds the secret or shortcut to success in life. Nobody. What they have at best is a good understanding of the principles guiding this life, which they use in getting the most out of life. And some of those things they understand centered around hard work, purpose and direction, understanding why and how things happen, understanding time and season, understanding process and patience, understanding chaos and order, understanding giving and taking, understanding choice and consequences, understanding a time to sow and time to harvest, and so on and so forth. So if we are to delve into each of these points I've mentioned, but I want to believe that if we eventually take this like on a series, we'll be able to touch each of these points one by one, because they are deep. They are deep stuff. And once you understand these things, you'll be able to live intentionally. Tí a bá ti lè gbé ilé ayé intentionally, wàhálà dínkù, ayé á dẹ̀ rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn. The interesting thing is that we all know these things, but 99% of us don't do what we know. Instead, we are busy looking for non-existent shortcuts. A kàn ń sáré mọ́tò, à ń kọlu kẹ̀kẹ́, àwọn tí ò sọnù kiri. Kò sí shortcut kankan o, kò sí shortcut kankan níbi kankan, kò sábùjá kankan lọ́rùn ọ̀pẹ, ibi tó bá gòkè náà wà bá sọ̀kalẹ̀. So what that your favorite motivational speaker or mentor or life coach who is teaching you the secret to becoming a millionaire is not telling you that is living off bank loans. You see that same loan tí wọ́n lọ gbà tó lọ fi ṣe wedding àbí tó fi ṣòkú yẹn, tó fi yí ẹ̀yin mọ́mì padà. That same loan lòun lọ fi ra G-Wagon. That same loan ló fi gbé àwọn súùtù bíi mẹ́ta kan. That same loan ló fi ń rẹ̀tì àwọn posh hotel and venues tó ń lò. Because ó ní láti package ara in such a way that he will gain your trust. Tó bá ti gain trust, ẹ ó mọ̀ pé o ti wọṣẹ́. At least ẹni tó máa dáṣọ sínú lọ́rùn tọrùn ẹ̀ lèèyàn máa kọ́kọ́ wò. So ẹni tó lóun fẹ́ kọ́ how to become a millionaire, òun gan láti appear wípé òun ṣe kíni, òun gan ní billions lọ́wọ́. So a kọ́kọ́ wá in a way that it will be easy for you láti lè open up. Tó bá ti làálẹ̀ báyìí tó wọlé, mi tún fẹ́ go deeper wá pa bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, làálẹ̀ tó bá ti làálẹ̀ báyìí tó wọlé. Anyway, ẹ má jẹ́ n go deeper. So after tó ti package yẹn, tí òyìnbó ti ń yọ̀ lẹ́nu, ó ti dúró síwájú mirror for several days, ó ti mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe ń give you speech, bọ́n ṣe ń give you lecture, bọ́n ṣe ń give everything. Now àwa sọ fún yín pé àwọn ní seminar. You see those seminars that you pay to attend, and those motivational materials that you invest in are the means by which he pays back these loans. And then he continues this process until it becomes profitable. I organize seminar from state to state, from locality to locality. Ẹ máa sanwó wọlé, ẹ máa ràwé. From there, ló ti ń san àwọn loan yẹn padà. And he repeat this process until it becomes profitable. If you notice, they don't allow you get closer to them than necessary. Nítorí kíni, torí see finish ni. So that you don't know more than you should know about them. It is the same reason that they deflect certain questions you ask them. So tó bá ti béèrè àwọn question kan, wọ́n kàn dá ìsápá bì kan. Because wọ́n fẹ́ kó mọ gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n bò sẹ́yìn. Mo fi gbogbo full chest mi, mo fi sọ fún ẹ lálẹ́ yìí. Wípé all the while that he was mentoring you on finances, ẹ̀yin méjèèjì jọ ń face the same financial challenge ni. The only difference is that why he's got the solution, or why he's using you as a solution, you are not doing nothing. O kàn wá ń lanú lẹ̀ wájú ẹ̀. O rò pé ó ní solution lọ́wọ́, bó ṣe ń lọ tó ń gbé bọ̀ yẹn lòun ń lò ẹ́ as his own solution. The same with people you go to meet for advice and marriage counseling and all these things. Àrùn kan náà ló ń ṣe everybody. Nǹkan kan náà ló ń bá gbogbo wa jà. those that we run to when we are hurt are also hurting. Life's challenges has no respect for person, status, creed, color, or whatever. We all face the same problem as long as we are human. So when you understand this, o ní máa sáré kiri kó rò pé bá solution wà lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kan. And it doesn't matter how much time and money you spend on motivational content or who mentors you. If you don't obey life principles, if you don't understand life principles, orí ẹ̀ á kàn yí lásán ni o. Orí ẹ̀ máa yí ni o. Wàá máa gbọ́ àwọn ohun tí wọ́n máa fún ẹ ní àwọn suggestion tó máa bà yí ẹ jẹ́. Orí ti lọ nìyẹn. Tíjọba ìlú Ìbàdàn ti gba ẹ lábẹ́rẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan báyìí. Èèyàn mi gbàgbé yòókù. So if there's anything you need to be motivated on, it is for you to understand what I call process. Turn to your neighbor and say, process. Ètò. Ètò. Process. Process is a series of gradual and natural changes that lead toward a particular result. Ṣé àwọn nǹkan tí mo fi emphasis yẹn? Gradual and natural changes. Ipa kọ́, agídí kọ́. Gradual and natural changes. Màá again. Process is a series of gradual and natural changes that lead towards a particular result. Life is lived in gradual stages. Ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan là ń yọ sẹ̀lẹ́kù. Ọjọ́ tá a bá bímọ kọ́ ló ń rìn o. A kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rá. Tó bá yá, a máa jókòó. Tó bá yá, a máa dìde mọ́ nǹkan. Tó bá yá, a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rìn. Even nature is enough sermon for us. Ọjọ́ tá a bá gbin àgbàdo kọ́ ló ń yọmọ. So if you desire a garden, the process is that first, you have to get up from your house and go to the plant shop to buy the seed. Then you come back and prepare the ground that you want to plant it. Then you plant. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti gbìn, kì í ṣe pé ṣe ẹ ti parí. You start to water that seed until it begins to sprout. You begin to weed it so that àwọn ẹ̀gún yẹn ò ní fún pa. And then you see it begin to grow and blossom into that garden that you desire. There's process. It is gradual and it is natural. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó kàn lálẹ́ wù bẹ́yẹn. Kò sí májíìkì kankan bí kankan. It takes 20 years to become an overnight millionaire or to become an overnight success. So ṣe ń ronú sísẹ̀ kó o bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjọ́ ń lọ. Òun wá shortcut kan. Ó kàn wá kó kàn blow. So ìwọ̀nba owó tó tọ́rọ́kọ́bọ̀ tó rí, o gbọ́ táwọn kan ń polówó kí ni wọ́n trading. Wọ́n náà lọ kówó fún wọn. Owó ẹ̀ ti lọ. Ó máa wọnú atẹ́gùn ni. Because what you don't understand is there is no free money anywhere. For some to gain, some must lose. While some are smiling, some are crying. Bó jẹ́ wọ́n náà ló gain, wọ́n pa àwọn kan lẹ́kùn ni. Bó dẹ̀ jẹ́ àwọn kan ló rẹ́rìn, wọ́n pa ẹ́ lẹ́kùn ni. That's the way it works. So it is this same approach, this gradual and natural changes to things that we should have in our life to achieve anything. This is the same approach we must adopt to achieve anything. You must take that first step, no matter how small it is. Take that small step, that first small step, take it. It is not the last strike of the axe that falls that tree. It is that first one. That first one you took and didn't even make a mark on the tree. Because if you didn't do that and continue, you won't get to a point where the tree eventually falls. So why mentioning this process, I'm going to list for you some of the things that you should take into consideration. There is always a place of humble beginning. Jumoke oníbrẹ̀ sudden blue ẹjọ́ òun dà lẹ́nìí ṣe gbúrú ẹ̀ mọ́. What happened is òun ní kọ́kọ́ there are several other people like that tó yẹ pé wọ́n á kàn rí wọn wọ́n á sáré gbé wọn wọ́n á brush wọn up. Do you know that Cherry, in this life, what is important is intention. The reason why we do things. Ẹ máa farabalẹ̀. Ẹ má máa wo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń display. Ẹ bọ́ sí corner kan. Look beyond what they are showing you. Look at real intent. Àwọn tó máa ń gbé àwọn èèyàn jáde tó wá sọ pé wọ́n sáré sọ wọ́n di star, wọ́n sáré lò wọ́n help wọ́n push wọ́n síbi push wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ and all that. If you guys are really careful, you would find out that àwọn people yẹn gangan ló ń lo àwọn people for their own cause. Wọ́n á lò wọ́n fún àwọn náà láti open up in táwọn fẹ́ lọ ni. Some are using them to as leverage to push their own brand and product or whatever thing. Tó bá ti lò wọ́n tó wá gbá wọn sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan. Where's Jumoke oníbrẹ̀ today? At the end of the day, oore tán ṣe fún gan tún dalé ẹ̀rù. Where's that guy tó máa ń sọ tó máa ń pè tó máa ń spell AD B. Where's that guy today? Ó tún ti padà sẹ́sì àárọ̀ ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń lọ help ẹ̀dá wọ́n ti lò ó wọ́n ti fi cash out wọ́n ti dump ẹ̀. So this is what we need to understand. Nǹkan tó bá wá wùtìwùtì àbí wùrìwùrì bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe máa lọ. Ntẹ́ èèyàn bá ṣiṣẹ́ fún àbí tó go through process fún ló ń tọ́jọ́ òun ló ń pẹ́. Àìmọye oore àbí àánú tó máa ṣe fún èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé á tún dá èèyàn padà sípò pé èèyàn tuntun máa ní ìdí àánú ni. Àwọn oore kan wà tó bá ṣe fún yín tán oore yẹn tún máa dá yín sípò pé tún nídìí ìrànlọ́wọ́ mi. So back to what I was saying. When we're talking about process, you must start small. There's always a place of humble beginning. Never despise this. Every huge forest started out with a tree. So never be too big to start small. And then in your little beginning, no matter how diminishing you find it, give it your best effort. Give it your best shot. Pour everything you have into it. Don't act like a big man when you are not. This is why it's difficult for some people to even mention where they work or what they do. Wọ́n ṣá máa package lórí irọ́ ni. Mi ò sọ pé packaging ò dáa o, but ṣe packaging tí kò ní máa lé olóore sá fún ẹ. Àwọn kan ọ̀rá láàánú lè ní because of wọ́n ń pera wọn ní nǹkan tí wọn ò jẹ́. Àwọn tó yẹ kó ṣe wọ́n láàánú wọ́n ń wò wọ́n báyìí ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ń wò pé wọ́n wà okay. Still under process, there's dignity in honest living. Be proud of whatever thing legitimate you do that put food on your table and pay your bills. Máa rántí o, ẹni tí ò yá ni lówó, tí ò dẹ̀ dáṣọ sí ni lọ́rùn, kò ní right láti pè ẹ́ lárugún o. Tó bá pè ẹ́ lárugún, ìjà ńlá ló máa dà. So don't listen to what people will say. Wọ́n á sọ pé iṣẹ́ yẹn náà mo ṣì ń ṣe, látọjọ́ yìí náà mi ò tíì change, kinní kan wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ rí mí di kinní kan. Má jí sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́nibọ́dì bá máa sọ o, because these people will not be there for you tó bá dá gbá o. So I better kó face life well. I better kó face life well. So never ever be ashamed of whatever thing you do that fits you. After all, àwọn tó ń ṣe jìbìtì gan wọ́n flaunt iṣẹ́ olè tí wọ́n ń jà náà. How much more ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé wàá ń fi àtẹ́lẹwọ́ ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́? Why should you be ashamed? Why should you be ashamed? So when you live this kind of honest life, take things gradual and let things happen at their natural time. Then providence will reward you in due course of time. Àṣẹ̀dá ní ètò fún gbogbo wa o. Ó dẹ̀ rí làálàá àti ìgbìyànjú èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan nu wa. He knows when it is the right time to move to the next stage. Now, what you need to understand is this. There is a time of need and there is due time. Báyìí kí n tuntun sọ. Time of need wà, due time dẹ̀ wà. We often cry out and scream and mess up in time of need. But Èdùmàrè máa ń dáhùn ní only in due time. Time where there yàtọ̀ sí tiwa. But guess what? Ìgbà tó bá ṣe only the best time, the perfect time. Kì í late. So ó bá agbára ṣẹlẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. It will only answer in due time. So ó dàbí ẹni tó fẹ́ mu ọsàn ni. Ọsàn ní time tó ń so, ọsàn ní due time tiẹ̀. Wọ́n tó bá fagídí lọ ká ọsàn toró tí ó ti so ń bẹ̀, ó sọ ọsàn dẹ̀ ń wú ẹ mu, ó dúró dègbà tó pọ́n. Ó so yàtọ̀ sí pó pọ́n. Ó wá lọ ká, ó lọ mú. Báyìí ló lè tó fi eyín yẹn ṣe anything mọ́ láyé. Torí ásìdì ló máa mu. Gbogbo eyín ẹnu ẹ lè wọ́ dànù. So we must understand that there is a difference between the time of need and due time. Take things gradual. Let things happen in their natural state. And live life in stages. So I'm not saying don't be ambitious. I'm not saying ṣáà lójú kan bí adágún odò. No. But what I'm saying is be patient. And be diligent at every stage of life you find yourself. You must understand every stage of life you are in. And don't overreach. It's process. It's just a principle that you have to abide with. Otherwise, we're no problem. So, if you cannot be in charge of little, how do you expect that you'll be put in charge of many? àkàbàláyé kò ṣeé sáré gùn o. Ẹ̀dá tí kò bá dẹ̀ nítàn irú wọn kì í pẹ́ tán. Take life gradual. Let's quickly get to Yeti's kitchen, and when I return I will move to the next topic, which is diligence. Ẹ máa drop àwọn comment yẹn o. I'll rush things up so that I can leave the line open for anyone that wants to call in. Ẹ má gbàgbé, we have a call-in session now. I'll be back. If you have anything you want to add to what I've been talking about, please drop them in the comment section. If you have questions, if you have something you don't agree with that I've said, please drop it. I'll keep my eye on that. Let's get to the commercial room and then I'll be back.
Yeti's Kitchen, ilé oúnjẹ àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó kalẹ̀ sílùú Manchester, chilled out Afro and English fusion bar with great food, music and movies. Kò sí oúnjẹ tẹ́ fẹ́ tẹ́ ò bá lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies bíi jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgbọ̀n, ẹ̀fọ́ rírò, jerk chicken, suya, ayamase, goat pepper soup, bọ́gà lóríṣiríṣi àti àwọn ọtí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí eating, takeaway or delivery gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá wọn lára mu. Oríṣiríṣi ètò ìgbádùn ni wọ́n sì ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn bíi movie night, live jazz music, game night àti Lego play area for children to relax while you eat. Their opening times are Monday to Sunday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Address 299 Liverpool Road, Eccles, Manchester, M300QN. Telephone 0161 706 0062 tàbí 074 603 53448. Ẹ tún lè kàn sí wọn lórí email wọn ní food@yetiskitchen.com. For more information, visit their website www.yetiskitchen.com. Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in Manchester.
Thank you very much. Thank you for waiting. Yes, let's get on. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, wòlíì Gíwá, Calvary greetings to you. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ bàbá. Gbọ̀ngbọ̀n kan ò sí láyé àfi ẹni tó bá ti ara ẹ̀. Your race, your pace. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, absolutely 100%. Kò sẹ́ni tó sáré kọjá kádàrá tí ò farapa o. You have to go at your own pace and you have to run in your own lane. Bá ti ń wo lane oní lane, o lè win ní race ni. Perfect. Àkàbàláyé makes sense. Yes. Kò ṣeé sáré gùn. You go step by step. Step by step. Now, let's move on. Diligence. Yes, nobody wants to remain on the same spot forever. Gbogbo èèyàn ló fẹ́ tẹ̀síwájú, gbogbo èèyàn ló fẹ́ show, gbogbo èèyàn ló fẹ́ blow. Every time you log on the Instagram, people are showing my new house in Lekki. Wọ́n kàn ra ilé wá dàbí pé owó tó fi ń ra bread ni wọ́n fi ń ra ilé. And because of that, ẹlòmíì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sáré tí ò yẹ kó sá. Now, what you need to understand is this. Yes, it's true, everybody wants to be successful. But the truth you need to know is that success is not accidental. It doesn't just stumble on you. To become successful, you have to put in the time and effort. Nothing in life comes easy. The path to success is not smooth. And this is where you need to practice diligence. If you think you come on this show and I'll sugarcoat things and I have some package words for you to no. Otoro lema agbombi. Hard truth. Because I don't know anything else. and these are the things I follow myself. Mo dẹ̀ ń tẹ̀síwájú. I don't measure my success against other people's standard. I measure my success against my own standard. So every little steps, every little achievement I make, I regard them as success. If I measure myself against other people, I will always fall short. I will always see myself as inadequate. So the my own measure of success is myself. Ipò tí mo wà lánàá, ó dẹ̀ tún ti yàtọ̀ lénìí. That is success. So to be successful, you need to practice diligence. It's tough. The road is rough. So what is diligence? Diligence is being persistent in your effort to achieve whatever goal you have in front of you. Diligence never green ni o ní gbà. You don't give up. Tó bá ṣubú wà tún dìde. And diligence can become the deciding factor for your success or failure outcome. The diligent person has that edge to scale through every hurdles on their way and finish the race. Ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó wà diligent ó dàbí ìgbín ni o, tó bá tẹnu mọ́gi ó máa gùn ni. A ṣá máa lọ díẹ̀ tá a fi dókè igi yẹn. Slow and steady ni tó máa fi dókè. But to be diligent, you need to have clear vision of what you want to achieve, the direction you are going. These things must be clear to you. Clarity láti wà. A diligent person tolerates no distraction. Ó máa ń focus pani. Kò ń gbọ́, kò ń listen sáwọn naysayers, kò ń gbọ́ all this negativity. No. N tó fẹ́ ṣe yẹn ló set mind yẹ̀ sí. A diligent person understands the value of time and makes maximum use of it. Àwọn ò ń fi àsìkò kankan ṣòfò rárá. They are early risers. They are late sleepers. Wọ́n ń ṣọ̀lẹ o. Kákòókò tó kọ wọ́n ti dìde. Àwọn náà ló tún máa jẹ́ the last person to go to bed. They ensure that they spend every resources they have on that goal they want to achieve. And they ensure that everything they spend every minute of their time on delivers value. Wọn yóò ń bá wọn nídìí rádaràda nídìí rédèrè nǹkan tí tó máa jẹ́ pákàn máa fà àkókò wọn ṣòfò tí ò mú value wá, tí ò mú returns wá fún wọn. Ó lè bá wọn díẹ̀. Àwọn tó máa bá rìn náà, àwọn tó jẹ́ pé they are heading on a journey ni. They don't move with people who have arrived at their destination. They move with people who are on the journey. The people they talk with are people who are talking their language. They are intentional about everything they do. A diligent person never put off till tomorrow the task that they can accomplish today. They understand that the biggest enemy they have is procrastination. Màá ṣe lọ́la. Wo ṣàtúmọ̀tún òròjú. Òròjú ti bà yé ẹlòmíì jẹ́. Òròjú òun gan ni bá ìṣòro. Because tó bá rojú wàá dọ̀tí. Tó bá rojú wàá láìsàn. Tó bá rojú ò lè kúrò lójú kan. Àrùn grandmother ìṣòro òun ni òròjú. A diligent person understands this and they don't give it a place in their life. A diligent person don't stop because they are tired. They stop only when they have finished. I can't emphasize this enough. If you really want to achieve anything in life, you must be diligent. You must be self-motivated. You don't give up. You don't stop. You keep going. Wàá máa lárí mọ́ ni. Béèyàn ṣe ń ṣàṣeyọrí nìyẹn. Béèyàn ṣe ń ṣe àṣeyọrí ń bì nìyẹn. Now, let's move to the third one. Excellence. I'm rushing because of time. My focus here will be more on those in the service industry, like service providers, small business owners, and entrepreneurs, and maybe aspiring entrepreneurs. Breaking established practices is one of the toughest endeavors to undertake. We like to just the same thing, and then same thing and reach different results. They define this as insanity. Doing same thing and expecting a different result. That is the definition of insanity. So your inability or unwillingness to change the way things are done will only do one thing for you: stagnate your destiny. Kojubelo. Until you are ready to change the way you do things. Oh, níbi kankan lọ. Oh, níbi kankan lọ. So gbogbo nǹkan kọ́ ni demonic attack o. Ayé ń ṣe mí, jẹ́ kí n lọ book deliverance ní MFM, jẹ́ n lọ book deliverance ní orí òkè kinní kan. No. If that your business is not moving as it should, kíákíá má sọ pé wọ́n ti ta ẹ́ lọ́fọ̀ àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. You need to consider your service offerings. How are you doing things? Strip down your process. Check the service you offer. Check your value. Check the quality you give. To get people to look at you in the midst of similar multitudes, you need to stand out. Magmarun pé wọ́n nìkan ló ń ṣe nǹkan tí tó ń ṣe yẹn o. There are several other people don't offer the same service. So for you to have traffic coming to you, you must stand out. It is only the odds that command attention, and to be odd, you must be excellent. You must be doing something different. To mama mú káwọn èèyàn máa wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. So to get a different result in the field where everyone is adopting the same practice, you need to bring excellence into your game. You have to make excellent change, because only that attracts result. So now to stand out from the rest, it starts from your mind. Excellence is a mindset. If you cannot change the way you look at things, if you cannot change the way you think, if you cannot change the way you live your life, you cannot change the process, if you cannot change the way you do things, you can't change anything. Waka was stagnant, none. Nothing affects man more than the way man thinks. The way you think is the way you become. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And what you are is how you think. So now, let's look at some practical areas where you can introduce excellence into your service. Number one, learn your trade well before you go into advertising yourself to be hired or to be paid. Nobody is paying you that exorbitant fee to learn or to give excuses. They are paying you to provide a service. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong in learning on the job, but you can do that as an apprentice. But there's everything wrong with learning on the job where you have been paid the fees of a professional and where the quality of service is expected is excellent. Why long gbéṣẹ́ mediocre wá fún wọn? Òun sọ pé ẹ bá mi gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ àmúwá Ọlọ́run ni. Nobody has time for that. So instead of pretending to be what you are not, you can always let the client know that ẹ má bínú o, amateur ṣì ni mí o, and that's why I'm charging you less o, but I promise to do my best. So with that in mind, àwọn bó lè jẹ́ pé àwọn cheap clients ló máa attract àwọn tí ò fẹ́ sanwó because they know pé okay a fẹ́ sanwó àwọn professional ẹ jẹ́ kí lè náà kàn tiẹ̀ ṣe anyhow fún wa just to do something. So n tó bá fún wọn náà lọ máa gbà. So with that they won't hold you to higher standard. Tó yẹ kó máa ba orúkọ àti ó máa ba ojú ẹ jẹ́. So whatever you want to do, learn it first kó tó jáde. Àti lọ ṣe wedding taari yàwó tó jẹ́ pé ó dàbí ẹni tí wọ́n ẹ̀ ń bámu ni, ó dàbí òkútọ́ ẹ̀ ń bámu ni. Tòró bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ń kọ́ṣẹ́ make up tán kán tó máa tẹ káàdì kan tó máa pín káàdì kiri. Ẹ máa pe olórin náà wá, orin á máa há lọ́fun ẹni tó yẹ kó sì máa gbé orin lẹ́yìn olórin kan, òun náà ti lọ tẹ káàdì, àti lọ rẹ́ǹtì irinṣẹ́. Àwa débẹ̀ orin á máa sápá lọ́fun. Learn your trade before you step out. 2, there's dignity in turning down a job on the ground that you cannot perform at the level expected of you. Never operate outside the limit of your competencies. I do this all the time. When I still sing in churches, àwọn pastor yẹn wọ́n á wá pè ẹ́ event tó fẹ́ ṣe dánmú ẹ̀ tó lè kọrin bíi dánmú ẹ̀ lọ́n wá o, bọ́ wọ́n lè sanwó dánmú ẹ̀, wọ́n á wá pè mí tí n bá ti wá bọ́ sórí tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọrin ẹ wà máa rán àwọn ọ̀ṣà àwọn máa pass note sí mi, sing this sing that. Mo máa ń rún note yẹn mo máa ń sọ sápò ni torí ẹ mọrú orin tí mo lè kọ tẹ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ tó wá sọ wípé kẹ́ tó pè mí. Tó ẹ pé dánmú ẹ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ pé dánmú ẹ tó bá sọ pé iye tó ń fẹ́ gbà ní ẹ san ẹ lè ta ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kẹ́ fi sanwó dánmú ẹ kó wá kọrin. Ṣùgbọ́n èmi tẹ́ máa sọ thanks for coming fún lẹ tó fẹ́ máa ní lára. Ògo tèmi yàtọ̀ sí dánmú ẹ, ògo dánmú ẹ yàtọ̀ sí tèmi. So never allow people to push you beyond the limit of your competence, because nǹkan tó máa fi ba yí ẹ̀jẹ̀ náà nìyẹn. Òun náà lọ máa fi ṣe òun náà lọ máa tó fi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sìn. So decide before committing yourself to be paid for a service in advance, and that's why we have briefing. Kọ́kọ́ bí wọ́n kí ni wọ́n fẹ́, kí ni wọ́n expect. You have sessions where you consult, so know what they want. Tó bá ti sọ àwọn kan tó fẹ́ fún ẹ tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ò lè ṣe, sọ fún wọn pé ẹjọ́ ẹ yọ̀ǹda mi, I'm not at this level yet. Kò sí ìtìjú ń bẹ̀. Òfin pọ́nra ilé nìyẹn, because if you don't know, you are already building your reputation. That thing you are doing, some people will be seeing your service for the first time. They will meet you for the first time, and that is the standard at which they will judge you. So ó máa better kó pọ́n ara ilé kó yé ba ojú ara ẹ jẹ́ kiri. You're building everything you do. You're building reputations. Every service you put out, everything that has your name attached to it, is a reputation you are building. So you have to build well. Kó má bàa wó pa ẹ́. 3, whenever you take a job, please produce quality job for your client. Produce quality service. Deliver quality. Don't see it as only an avenue to make money. See it as an opportunity to sell yourself. If you produce quality job or service, ayé ara ẹ̀ ló ń bàjẹ́. Adìẹ tó ń yàgbẹ́ sínú sáàsùn ọbẹ̀ ni kò mọ̀ pé ilé ìgbẹ̀yìn òun lòun ń bàjẹ́ yẹn. You are simply sending signals to prospective clients to beware of you and keep off. Let your work, let your service and your happy client be your marketers. Tí ẹni ní láti máa sanwó marketing. When you produce good job, ẹni á sọ fẹ́ lómi, ẹlòmíì á sọ fẹ́ lómi. Referrals ó mú business wá gan ju kó lọ sọ fáwọn influencer kankan máa bẹ́ẹ̀ ìpolówó wèrè kan kiri. Let your work speak for you. 4. Pay attention to details. Details is important. This is what sets you apart from the rest. So if they ask you to produce samples, jẹ́ ká rí sample nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Má kàn wò pé ẹ̀wọ̀n kúkú fún mi lówó sample, ẹ̀ má kàn ṣe nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ síbẹ̀. No, ó tara ẹ lọ́pọ̀ nìyẹn. Don't just do anyhow. If you need to ask them for money for sample, ask that this is the sample I'm going to do for you, but it will cost you so amount. Ask for money. Don't just go and do rubbish sample because ìyẹn ló máa fi judge pé ṣé tó máa gbé wá nìyẹn. Also at this point, let me mention, get your pricing right. I have a friend, a photographer, a very, very intelligent and creative guy. So somebody gave him a referral to meet a client. Àwọn yẹn book appointment ní one posh hotel ní Canary Wharf. He met them there for a meeting. Wọ́n ti ríṣẹ́ tó lè ṣe and stuff like that. Ó ti pọ́nra ẹ̀ lé. Then they now asked him for his price for a wedding. Òun wá yẹn pé kó má dẹ̀ lọ fún one price, kó má yẹn pé price yẹn ló máa lé wọn sá. Ó wá lọ lower price. Immediately tó mention price yẹn fún wọn báyìí, the groom to be just said, you know what, thank you very much, I think you are going to ruin our wedding, you are too cheap. Wọ́n dẹ̀ dìde wọn lọ. Apá ẹ̀ jábọ́ ni. So you have to understand how to get your pricing right. You have to know your client, gauge things, ṣe background information ṣe background check beforehand kó tó lọ. If you appear too cheap, wọ́n á lé ẹ dànù. If you appear too expensive, o lè fi price náà fi lé wọn sá. Your impression, the first impression you give it matters a lot because you might not get a second opportunity to correct it. So òun láti jáde tán. Number 5, be attentive to your client's opinion. In as much as you want to show your skills, you want to, do and overdo. Please, you have to stick to what they want. Don't do what they don't like. Torí wọ́n máa kọ̀ sí ẹ lọ́rùn ni. Bó ti wù kí irun mú alágbàṣẹ́gun tó ẹni tó gbéṣẹ́ fún lọ̀gá ẹ̀ o. They are the paying client, so you have to listen to what they want. And if at any point in time they point out that you've made mistakes, ọ̀gá mi, take responsibility. Don't try to deflect, don't try to argue, don't try to push it back to them. Don't blame àmúwá Ọlọ́run kan, don't blame gbẹ̀yìn kan. Just take responsibility and be willing to make corrections. Tí o bá ṣe correct, if possible, tán bá ti fún ẹ balance, sọ fún wọn pé kán yọ discount báyìí ń bẹ̀. Do everything possible to rectify or to compensate them for the mistake you've caused. Tó bá yẹ pé o delay wọn náà ni, tó deliver on time tán pé, do something to make them feel, to make them feel a bit happy. Torí ọjọ́ mi ni o, otherwise àṣemọ ẹ nìyẹn. And then 6, be professional in the manner you conduct your business. Don't take more jobs if you have a huge backlog to clear. Àwọn mama sọ pé hustling instinct ni every business person must have it. Ó ń bá yára ẹ jẹ́ nìyẹn. Reputation is key in everything you do. Don't damage your reputation at the expense of your hustling instinct. If you can't meet deadlines, decline it. And then when you take jobs, always give feedback, give them update periodic ones nípa ibi tí mo bá ṣẹ́ dé rèé o, nǹkan báyìí ń tẹ̀síwájú o, and stuff like that. Take them along in what you are doing. Let them feel like yes, any own progress need the share. And if for any reason you are falling behind schedule, please let them know as well, and tell them you are making every effort to stick to time. This is so important. Communication is important. And if you know that you will not deliver as promised, please inform them on time so that they can find an alternative or quickly switch to their backup plan. Má sọ fún wọn die minute tí wọ́n lè ṣe nǹkan kan sí mọ́. Don't keep silent and disappoint them. Mi ìfẹ́ kan bínú, mi ìfẹ́ kan pariwo mọ́ ẹ. Jẹ́ kán pariwo mọ́ ẹ. Let them know that nǹkan ti fumble o, so that they can quickly know how to salvage the situation. I repeat, reputation is key. Reputation is important. And then also in your work, never be too arrogant that you don't listen to other people's opinion. Oh man, always let other people critique your work. Listen to feedback. Tó bá ṣe nǹkan tán, jẹ́ kó sọ fún ẹ areas that you can improve on. Má máa kápárù pé wọn lè bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ ṣọmọ nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe ni kí ló mọ̀, èmi mo ṣe kinní kan 15 years mo ti ń ṣe kinní ní ọ̀gbẹ́ni ó mọ nǹkan tán, ó rí nǹkan tán. Let other people who see things from different perspectives tell you these are areas where they are blind spots to you. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń rí, they can tell you, and with the improvement you make in these areas, wàá kàn rí pé ọmọ ó kàn ń tẹ̀síwájú ni, ó kàn ń lọ ni. Another point is continue to work on improvement. Never stop updating yourself, your skills, your equipment. Keep updating. Má jókòó sí ayé àtijọ́ o. Keep updating yourself on the latest technology or software. Keep updating your skills. For example, o ṣí printing company, o dẹ̀ ṣe ń lo ronio machine tó ń bu ink sí tó máa ń fọwọ́ yí báyìí yẹn. Kò sẹ́ni tá gbéṣẹ́ fún ẹ mọ́. Tá ayé ti wà láyé laser, wọ́n ti ń ṣe all DGT print. Ìwọ sì jókòó sí di ronio machine. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbéṣẹ́ fún ẹ. You need to keep improving. Ibi táyé bá yí sí, ìwọ náà bá wọn yí síbẹ̀. Táyé bá ti fi ẹ́ lẹ̀, ó ti kú nìyẹn o. Business tó bá filẹ̀ máa ń kú ni o. Ẹ máa wo Nokia, ẹ wo Kodak, ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn business tí wọ́n ẹ wo kí ni wọ́n ń pe fóònù yìí náà, kíní kan Berry. Gbogbo wọn yẹn wọ́n kápárù ní nípa àwọn làwọn ní industry. Wọ́n ti kú dànù. You have to keep updating with the latest with anything in vogue or whatever it is the latest thing in town. You have to be there. And then lastly, whatever you don't know, you don't know. Má lo iko. Má sọ pé nítorí pé o jẹ́ tailor o Montepro lò. Wọ́n wá pè ẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ wọn lẹ̀. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ní ṣèbí kákan tí wọ́n náà ni. Ó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, you are not a surveyor. Wọ́n bá wá pè ẹ́ pé Mr. Kini ẹjọ́ ẹ wá bá fi Tepro yín wọn ibi ìsọfún pò kì í ṣe surveyor. Kọ́ pé surveyor tailor ní ẹ́. Ẹ ṣe jàre Blackberry. Nǹkan tó fi ń wọn ara èèyàn yàtọ̀ sí tó fi ń wọn lẹ̀ o. Má lo ikò, má bàa yá ara ẹ̀ jẹ́, má fojú ara ẹ̀ gbolẹ̀ kiri. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you know. Then this, I have to mention this before I round up. This is so important and it's so disgusting because it may not rely around and it is ìwà burúkú ni. If you have staff, whether they are contract staff, whether they are full-time, please pay them. Don't owe your staffs. Ọmọ abaṣẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ o. Ọmọ abojú ẹ jẹ́ o. Wọ́n á kó ẹ síta o. Wọ́n á bà reputation ẹ jẹ́ o. Wọ́n á jẹ ògùn olóògùn. Pay them. Oh, bá máa make profit. Pay them because they've offered you a service. Likewise, if you have vendors tó níbi tó ti ń gba ọjà tó níbi tó ti ń gba supplies, má jẹ wọ́n lówó. Kò tó bá jẹ wọ́n lówó at the critical time lọ́ máa hold ọjà ẹ̀. Ibi tó dẹ̀ ti máa fumble nìyẹn. Also, ensure that you hire reliable and competent staff. Má máa gba àwọn mediocre nítorí you want to pay cheap. Hire people that you know they will pour their best into what you have. Bí ṣe ṣe lè gbèrú nìyẹn o. Bó ṣe lè tẹ̀síwájú nìyẹn, bó ṣe lè stand out nìyẹn. Excellence is about meeting your client's expectation. But I say what? Do everything you have to do to exceed expectation. Don't just meet it, exceed it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've done my part tonight. Let's quickly hit the commercial room and then I'll open the line. You can call in now. I want to hear from you. If you have anything you want to chip in, if you have any experience you want to share, if you have something you feel you don't agree with, please, you can call in now. I'll pin the number to call in. I'll take your call. You don't have to mention your name. People don't need to know it's you. Just call in and share your contribution. And if you don't want to call in, you want to drop your comment, please drop it. I'll pin it and we will discuss it. I will be back.
Yeti's Kitchen, ilé oúnjẹ àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó kalẹ̀ sílùú Manchester, chilled out Afro and English fusion bar with great food, music and movies. Kò sí oúnjẹ tẹ́ ò bá lọ́dọ̀ wọn, serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies bíi jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgànyìn, ẹ̀fọ́ rírò, jerk chicken, suya, ayamashi, goat pepper soup, bọ́gà lóríṣiríṣi àti àwọn ọtí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí ni, eating, takeaway or delivery gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá wọn lára mu. Oríṣiríṣi ètò ìgbádùn ni wọ́n sì ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn bíi movie night, live jazz music, game night àti Lego play area for children to relax while you eat. Their opening times are Monday to Sunday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Address one, 299 Liverpool Road, Eccles, Manchester, M300QN. Telephone 0161 706 0062 tàbí 074 603 53448. Ẹ tún lè kàn sí wọn lórí email wọn ní food@yetiskitchen.com. For more information, visit their website www.yetiskitchen.com. Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in Manchester.
Thank you very much. It's time for calling. I've pinned the number that you can use to call in. The number is there. 01617 0662. Tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ ohun tó tutù yẹn, just select option 3. Ẹ dẹ̀ máa já sórí ètò ń bí. And if you just want to drop your comment, please do it. I'll pin it. I have one here from my sister Ife. Oroju plus attitude, especially when parapọ̀, that is Naija people find themselves at a workplace. It's true. I've experienced this all the time. This is a bad attitude to have. and that's why many people máa ní problem níbi iṣẹ́. Wọ́n máa lé wọn kiri níbi iṣẹ́ ni. Wọ́n á rò ń páyé ló ń ṣe àwọn, but no, because they have bad attitude to work. They'll be forming busy, but they are not actually busy. If you're at work to work, not to idle away. Don't forget, you've been paid for that time. So you must offer service. Má sá kiri, iṣẹ́ tó bá gbé fún ẹ, ṣe diligently. I have stories to share about my own life. Several years when I was working as a cleaner in Moorfield High Hospital. As a student, I was given 20 hours to work. That's what I could do. So I was supposed to work from 5 to 9. But sometimes I'm there till 11. I don't leave. I leave only when I finish. And I sign out at that time. I don't get paid for it. I don't expect any payment for it. But I feel satisfied that I've done what I have to do. Guess what? This eventually paid off. Because at a point, they had an external clinic where they were only to be serving royals. And when you're to Walati, Saudi and stuff like that. So it's going to be appointment only. So it's not within the hospital. And they wanted somebody to manage it solely. The person will have the key and everything like that. Guess who they thought of? Me. Èmi lásán. So èrè wà fún gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ṣe. Ibẹ̀ yẹn ni mò ń lọ. Ibẹ̀ mo máa ń lọ. Tí mo tún ti bá ẹlòmíì pàdé tó tún ṣínà bòmíì fún mi. So what you don't understand about this life is the way you handled your current stage. Òun ló máa lead yẹ sí the next stage. Tó bá ń ṣe stage yọ̀bọ̀yọ̀bọ̀, wàá pẹ́ ń bẹ̀ gan. Ayé kọ́ ló ń ṣe ìwọ ló ń ṣera ẹ̀. But when you pour your all into anywhere you find yourself, èrè wà fún. Providence will reward you. Those things you cannot control, because we have two things. You have factors you can control, you have factors that are beyond your control. The factors you can't control, they work in alignment with how you control the ones that you can control. And then they lead your path. Bó bá ṣe dáadáa, wọ́n á pawọ́pọ̀ ṣe dáadáa fún ẹ. Bó bá ṣe ibi, wọ́n á pawọ́pọ̀ ṣe ibi fún ẹ. This is how life works. My diligence opened another opportunity for me. That opportunity led me to meet somebody else who opened a bigger opportunity for me. And that's how life works. So ibi tó bá ti bára ẹ, please do your best. Do your best. My sister, Justice Alayo, welcome. Don't tell me you are just coming on. At the first shaitan. Maybe you have to watch the show again. Nobody is dropping any comment. Nobody is calling. Are you telling me that I've covered everything? Kò possible now. Ní kankan tí ẹ fẹ́ add. Ní kankan tẹ́ fẹ́ yọ kúrò. Ní kankan tẹ́ agree with. Aba. Ìyẹn ga o. Anyway, I hope we've been able to learn something from tonight. Life is easy when you understand its principles. Òní kókó nǹkan tí à ń sọ. And part of that principle is what we've discussed tonight. Process. Diligence. Excellence. These are things you must get right. Tó bá fẹ́ káyé rọrùn fún ẹ. Pouring your all is a strong pillar of Christianity, not until you carry Bible as big as encyclopedia. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, say not slothful in business, fervent in everything you do. Kò sáàyè fọ́lẹ̀. O lè rí nǹkan kan yọrí. If you hide, you don't hide in life. You don't hide. Má sọ pé èló ló san fún mi náà tán ni máa ṣe kinní kan. Do it. Èrè wà fún. I'm telling you. Owó tó ń fún ẹ kọ́ is the bigger picture that you don't see. You are building something bigger for yourself. Tó máa ṣínà nǹkan ńlá fún ẹ. Ẹ wà àwọn tó ń ṣọ̀lẹ́ ń diṣẹ́ yẹn náà, ẹ wọ ọdún tó ti wà ń diṣẹ́ yẹn. Wọ́n máa ń darúgbó síbẹ̀ ni. But when you empty yourself, I do the gbogbo bí tí mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́, tí n bá ní mo fẹ́ kúrò, wọ́n ń gba resignation letter mi. When I was leaving the NHS, they refused my resignation. And this is not the first time. Bó dẹ̀ ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn. Èrè wà fún. Èrè wà fún. In the absence of any contribution, ẹ ṣáà ń sọ pé you are listening attentively. Okay o, ẹ kú listening o. Anyway, before we go, can we drop suggestions for the next topic you want us to treat? I'm here. We have few time left. I'll be leaving here exactly 1:30. So between now and then, please let's quickly drop suggestions of topic you want us to discuss. Diligence is understanding delayed gratification. Exactly, my sister. Àwọn kan ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ òwò, ó dẹ̀ ti ń sáré wò bó ṣe fẹ́ ralé, bó ṣe fẹ́ kówó yẹn máa san sálárì fún ẹ, bí kíṣẹ́ máa san sálárì fún ẹ, ó fẹ́ máa ra ilé ni, ó fẹ́ máa ra tọ̀hún nínú ẹ̀. No! You have to deny yourself of certain things. Deny yourself of certain things. Gbẹ́ kínní yẹn kó jìn. Gbẹ́ kó jìn. Sacrifice. So that you can wàá lè jọrọ̀ tó pọ̀. Má kánjú. Má kánjú. Delay gratification. It's important. Deny yourself of certain pleasures now so that you can enjoy long-lasting pleasures after. Thank you, my sister, for mentioning that. Mr. Gabriel says, I'm just glad joining this program tonight for the first time. I've learned big. Can't miss this for anything again. More blessings. Thank you very much, brother, for your kind words. I think dear. Thank you for joining, and thank you for that word. It means a lot. It shows that what you kokere, we're impacting lives. Like I said before, and I'll repeat, I don't do this for fame. I don't do this for popularity or for money or for anything. I do this because I think it's the right thing to do. Mo dẹ̀ ti accept pé wọ́n rán mi sí gbogbo èèyàn. So àwọn tó rán mi sí, anyhow this will reach them. Bó jẹ́ èèyàn kan ni, I'm satisfied. I have no power to change people. I understand that clearly. Ibi tí limit agbára mi mọ is to influence people towards a change. Mine is just to sow that seed in you and live life and destiny and faith and everything, to do the rest. That's it. So I'm only doing my bit, and the fact that mo mọ àwọn nǹkan tí mo là kọjá, and I see how people get a lot of things wrong. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò wù àwọn náà láti get it wrong, kò wù wọ́n láti create hard life fún ara wọn. Limit of their knowledge ló fà á. In tí wọ́n mọ̀ ni wọ́n ń ṣe. I believe if people know better, they will do better. And this is why I've taken it upon myself to share the little I know, to pour out what has been deposited in me by life, so that others can benefit, so that they won't fall into the same trap I fell into. Wọ́n lágbà tó jìn sí kòtò, ó ká àyòkù lọ́gbọ́n ni. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan wà, àwọn náà fẹ́ jìn sí kòtò yẹn kó tó kọ́gbọ́n. Good luck to them. Ṣùgbọ́n for people who will take things like this on board, èmi náà wishing pé mo rí àwọn kan báyìí gbọ́ earlier. Báyà mi ò bá má ojú mi ò bá kò bá má kó náà tó bó ṣe kó náà yẹn, but it's fine. It's good. I love it. You know. So thanks for joining. Thanks for connecting. We hope we will be able to share more and more and more with ourselves. My sister suggested self-improvement, self-development, especially as Africans in diaspora. This one is deep. Okay, I love this. Okay, eléyìí ò bad. Okay, I'll keep it. Any other one? Okay, topic 2. Are our parents always right? Following the advice and its impact on our bringing. All right, you. Eléyìí, this one, right himbo. Tàbá tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ topic eléyìí báyẹ̀ tún ní sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ tún máa sọ pé àwọn family yín wà lórí social media, wọ́n ń wò yín, wọ́n ń gbọ́ yín. Èmi lẹ ṣáfẹ́ máa kó sí wàhálà all the time. Èmi náà láwọn ẹbí o. Èmi náà láwọn ẹbí tó ń gbé mi náà o. Gbogbo dẹ̀ ṣe ń jábọ́ náà ni wọ́n ń láṣì mi náà lẹ́yìn o. Ṣùgbọ́n ara tèmi kàn ti yí ni. Okay, so we have 2 topics now. Self-improvement, self-development as Africans in diaspora, and then our parents always right, following the advice and its impact on our upbringing. Okay, that's good. Any other suggestions before we round up? I'm almost getting to the end of the my sister said, what about other topic from last week? Personal care and hygiene. To be honest, let me ẹ jẹ́ kí n jẹ́wọ́. When this topic was suggested, to be honest, I said, so tún yẹ ká tún máa kọ́ hygiene ni, ṣó yẹ ká tún máa kọ́ kinní báyìí ni. I said it to myself, honestly. I'm confessing now, mò ń kà báyìí. I said it to myself, ṣó tún yẹ ká tún máa kọ́ hygiene, ṣó yẹ ká tún máa kọ́ personal, ká tún máa ṣe léyìí ni, you know. But guess what? Mo gbọ́ testimony kan during this week. Anogoni, a brother of mine who is in the cleaning industry, business owner. He called me and said, òun ní client kan, nǹkan tí ojú òun rí nínú ilé ibẹ̀ yẹn, pé wọ́n dọ̀tí ju ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ lọ. Gbà tó kẹnu bọ̀rọ̀ gan-an, I can imagine what he faced. And that thing now came back to me pé ṣèbí wọ́n sọ fún yín pé kò sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa personal care and hygiene, òun sọ pé it's not worth discussing. Ìkan ló ń gbọ́ yìí o. So my sister Sarah, I would take this on board. To be honest, I'll take this on board, and I think I'll give it priority above every other topic, because we actually mentioned this last week. Èmi mo feel pé báyà kò necessary, but nǹkan kan nílùú òyìnbó tá a wà, tẹ́ bá délé àwọn ẹlòmíì kẹ́ máa rò pé ẹ ti wà ń sàlẹ̀ kò ní. I won't lie you. Èmi gan ti fojú ara mi rí àwọn kankan tó yẹ pé àgbà tí n bá tún jáde ẹnu ọ̀nà ilé wọn padà máa wọ báyìí pé London mo sì wà fa. pé mo rò pé mo ti dẹ́kun ni. Yes, it's worth discussing. My sister has also suggested another one: relationship between personality type and success. Okay, this is another key one. I will take note of all these topics. Thank you for dropping them. Àwọn eléyìí kí o. Láì ṣe professor, àwọn iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń rán mi yìí. Ọlọ́run máa ń kórè blue. Yeah, this is another good one. A máa mú kọ̀ọ̀kan náà ni. Nice one, bro. Really enjoyed this topic. First time listening live too. Thank you, my sister, for your kind words. I appreciate your feedback. Ẹ ṣeun gan o. On that note, we have come to the end of the show. Mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ tún join mi láṣálẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ dá mi dá o. Because tèmi bá ń wá tẹ́yin ò wá, mo kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ sínú atẹ́gùn lásán ni. Ìbàjẹ́ ayé ò ní kàn yín o. Ẹ ní dá nìkan ṣayé o. Ẹ kú ètò. Bàbá àgbàlagbà, you are welcome back. Thank you for coming back on the show after your trip. Adúpẹ́ pé ẹ lọ rí ẹ̀dẹ̀ bọ́rí o. Bàbá àgbàlagbà, mi mọ̀ pé wà lórí ètò ẹ̀dẹ̀ dákẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó dàbẹ́ o. Thanks for an enjoyable evening. Thank you also for coming. Thank you. Wọ́n lè kó gan òdọ̀tí mọ́. Ọ̀gá, ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé tẹ́yin náà bá mi gbọ́ o. Ẹ ní nìkan ṣayé o. Èrò ọ̀nà kì í yálé alákàn mú mi. Ibi ò ní wọlé yín o. Àbòtán lè dùnmàrè bòdì ìgbín. Àṣírí yín ò ní tú fáyé. Ẹ ṣeun, mo dúpẹ́ o. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Ojú ò ní tì yín o. We will meet again next week. Oh, bro, you are there. You know what I'm there. Thank you, bros. Ó ga o. Kí àwọn pé mi ò lè mọ àwọn èèyàn tó ń wò mí. Fún mi láǹfààní yẹn láti rí. Thank you. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa sọ hi o. Ọ̀fọ̀ kọ́ o. Àwọn gbólóhùn ni. Gbólóhùn ni o, kì í ṣọ̀fọ̀. Mo ju ohùn ni. Mo ju ohùn ni. Special thanks to Yeti's Kitchen. Àwọn tó ṣe agbátẹrù ètò yìí. Iléeṣẹ́ wọn ò ní jóná o. Àtàjèrè ni wọ́n máa ta o. Wọn sì ní rí wàhálà láyé. Thank you, everyone. We will meet again same time next week, Friday. Kí Èdùmàrè ó ṣọ́ ìpàdé wa ju báyìí lọ. Ire o.
Yeti's Kitchen, ilé oúnjẹ àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó kalẹ̀ sílùú Manchester. Chilled out Afro and English fusion bar with great food, music and movies. Ìṣirò oúnjẹ tẹ́ fẹ́ tẹ́ ò bá lọ́dọ̀. Serving the best fusion of African and English delicacies. Jollof rice, ẹ̀wà àgbọ̀n, ẹ̀fọ́ èrò, jerk chicken, suya, àyàmáṣe, goat pepper soup, bọ́gà lóríṣiríṣi àti àwọn ọtí ọlọ́kan-ò-jọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí ni. Eating, takeaway or delivery gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá wọn lára mu. Oríṣiríṣi ètò ìgbádùn ni wọ́n sì ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn bíi movie night, live jazz music, game night àti Lego play area for children to relax while they eat. Their opening times are Monday to Sunday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Address wọn 299 Liverpool Road, Echo, Manchester, M130QX. Telephone 0161 706 0062 tàbí 074 603 53448. Ẹ tún lè kàn sí wọn lórí email wọn ní food@yetiskitchen.com. For more information, visit their website www.yetiskitchen.com. Yeti's Kitchen, the best Afro-British restaurant in Manchester.